So, for those who don't know, the Sonic movie is available to rent right now. If you haven't watched it, then what are you doing here? Go watch the #1 video game movie of all time. I plan on getting it for the deluxe Blu-ray package. Since this is a huge moment in Sonic history, I might as well just go all out and get the Blu-ray, especially for Sonic fans like me. But due to this whole pandemic going on, it will be best for me to just rent it for now and buy it later. This was the second time that I was able to watch the movie in full, and this is the first time I get to watch it in Ultra HD. When I was at the theater, I was lost in the hype, so I didn't pay too much attention to detail. But now that I've gotten the opportunity to watch it in full in the peace of my home, I got to find Easter eggs and other hidden items that I might have missed. Most of these happen to be in Dr. Robotnik's lab. For example, when Robotnik is choosing from his music playlist, one of his options is Crush 40, which is the band behind many Sonic games like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Here's another one. He has a section in his lab labeled Badniks, which are the names of the robots in the Sonic games. But most importantly, we have the machinery extracting the energy from Sonic's quill. Now, trust me, it's very easy to get distracted by Jim Carrey's dance moves, but it's what's after his little dance session that's most important. The scene cuts to Sonic's quill being completely scanned, and get this, according to the power analysis, the power in that single quill is unlimited. Is that not insane to anyone? Like, it's a never-ending flow of energy from that single strand. And we know that's not just hyperbole, it's not just a baseless statement. Robotnik was able to power his large flying machine with Sonic's energy. It had so much energy that it allowed him to move just as fast as Sonic, and even output that speed to make his lasers faster as well. Also, even though it looked like Sonic had supposedly sucked out all the energy from Dr. Eggman's ship in the final battle, Eggman still had enough to attack. Plus, it's revealed in the end that there's still more energy in it, which is what Eggman is going to use to help him survive on the Mushroom Planet. Keep in mind that this is all just using one quill. Let's look at Sonic himself. In regular cases when he's using his power, it's just to go fast. But when he gets emotional, he loses control of his power and causes big explosions. Some of them are enough to take down an entire tank, but others allow him to make a blast so gigantic that it could affect the entire continent, and even be felt from space, which would affect all the satellites. With such a huge range of power, it just might be true that Sonic has a limitless flow of energy. Even if we only consider the statement, Robotnik's the guy with the large IQ, so his machines wouldn't lie to him. Plus,
here's the thing. I'm never wrong.
But I know a lot of you guys might still disagree. Maybe you think video game Sonic is more powerful because he's done more feats than movie Sonic. You may also feel the same way when it comes to other versions of Sonic, such as Archie Sonic, who most people call the strongest Sonic out there. But here's the thing, Sonic has only had one movie. He hasn't had enough scenes to show even better feats, but from what we've seen so far, this guy is a powerhouse. You can't underestimate unlimited power. Let me put this into perspective. I'm sure some of you all are aware of the Chaos Emeralds, right?
You mean the Chaos Emeralds? I'm going to assume you mean the Chaos Emerald.
Well, in case you didn't know, these are the gems that allow Sonic and other characters to go super. And most of the best feats that all these other Sonics have are because of the Chaos Emeralds. But the most important thing to note is that Chaos Emeralds have unlimited power. This is something that SEGA emphasizes so many times, but people still don't believe they're as powerful as they say they are. So here's some proof for y'all. Let's start with the classic days. In Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, it's noted that Robotnik wants to take advantage of the infinite power of the Chaos Emeralds. In Sonic Adventure, Tails mentions that the Chaos Emeralds have unlimited power. It's also stated in the beginning of the game. In Sonic Battle, Sonic mentions collecting the 7 Chaos Emeralds would give you infinite energy. And those are just a few examples of it being stated in the games. So what does this mean for Game Sonic? Well, it obviously means that infinite power is something that he wants to achieve using the Chaos Emeralds, so that he can defeat his enemies. It's a feature that comes with the Emeralds. He needs it in order to get more power. Meanwhile, movie Sonic already has unlimited power, which is what we've already proven. So based on that, movie Sonic is more powerful than Game Sonic. Remember, we're talking about their base forms. We're not talking about each of them using power-ups. Now then, let's roll out the other Sonics. Sonic Side AM, the Sonic from Dick Entertainment,
dick.
is shown to use power rings in order to increase his power. That automatically makes him less powerful than Movie Sonic. Sonic from Sonic the Comic also isn't shown to have infinite energy anywhere, so we can rule him out as well. Now here's where it gets interesting. Sonic from Sonic Boom obviously doesn't have unlimited power, but did you know that he could potentially have infinite energy or become omnipotent if he wanted to? I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I'll explain this in another video. I'm sure you guys already think that I'm delusional, but just note that everything I'm saying now, I'm providing evidence for it. They're not just my words, it's what was presented to me, okay? But yeah, I'll make that a different video. But on his own, Boom Sonic doesn't really stand a chance when comparing his power to Movie Sonic. This leads us to the last version of Sonic, Archie Sonic. I initially posted a teaser that I would be making this video, and I already got a lot of people mentioning Archie Sonic is actually more powerful and is the most powerful version of Sonic to date. Now, before Movie Sonic was a thing, I would agree with you all, but now that I've seen the movie, I have to disagree. Keep in mind we're not simply talking about feats here, but it's definitely fair that we talk about if these feats that they have make this character more powerful than the other. Archie Sonic is a very powerful guy. Disregarding his super form, he's ran through the multiverse twice in one day. He's moved fast enough to invert a black hole creating a device that would engulf the entire solar system. And he's fast enough to rip through space, which almost caused the multiverse to be destroyed in the future. Of course, when you see all these feats, you're probably saying, there's no way Movie Sonic is more powerful than Archie Sonic. But did any of these feats require Archie Sonic to have an infinite amount of power? Surely he needed a lot, but it's not infinity. Furthermore, the Chaos Emeralds in Archie Sonic's universe are also said to be infinite. It's mentioned countless times in the comics. Here's another scene where Eggman is comparing the energy sources in the world, and Chaos Emeralds are stated to have unlimited power there. Therefore, that must mean that Archie Sonic himself doesn't have infinite power. If he did, then don't you think everyone would be after him, just like everyone is after Movie Sonic in his movie? Don't forget that we're not including power-ups. We're just talking about their base forms. And Movie Sonic in his base form happens to be more powerful than any other Sonic. This is just proven. To conclude, I just want to make it clear that just because Movie Sonic is more powerful than all the others, it doesn't mean that he's performed feats on par with them. And it definitely doesn't mean he could defeat them in a fight. These other versions of Sonic simply have more experience with their abilities than Movie Sonic has. But that doesn't make them any more powerful than him. Now, does this mean Movie Sonic has access to all his power? In theory, yes, but he just doesn't know how to control it to his will, and use it to his full potential. Then again, judging by the end of the movie, he's getting there, but there's really no point in him releasing all that energy. It would just cause destruction. He needs to learn how to neutralize it and focus all that energy into different aspects, such as smaller attacks so that it won't do any harm to his surroundings. That's where abilities and skill come in, and this is something that most other Sonics already have. Power and skill are two different aspects, and I hope you guys can understand this. This is what I love about Paramount's take on Sonic. This is an origin story for him. He's constantly learning, and we get to join him on this journey. I'm excited for the sequel, and I'm looking forward to how Sonic plans on using this power that he was gifted. So let me know what you guys think about this. But until then, be cool, be wild, and be groovy.